Welcome back. And now I'm going to start with initializer. Here in your method, in your class, you have two type of initializer you can use. First initializer is static initializer and second initializer is non-static initializer. A static initializer means it will be like a block, simple block only. If you will see here I have one static initializer. I'm not going to create any method. It is a simple static block. And inside that I want to initialize many static variable. In the same way, if you will not write any static, if you will write a simple block only, that will be non-static initializer. You can initialize all the variable which are inside the non-static initializer. All the non-static variable you can initialize here. Question is here, what is the benefit? Benefit is all the non-static variable you can initialize on a single place. And all the static initializer, all the static variable you can initialize inside the static block. Here, if suppose I'm going to show you one example, difference I want to show you with one example, try to understand. In this example, I'm using one class W and there I have one constructor, public W. And there I'm printing simply W constructor. I have one class Z and inside class Z directly I'm going to create object of W. Plus I have created here one non-static initializer. And from non-static initializer I'm printing some message. In the same way I have written here static initializer. And there also I'm going to write some message. I have written one constructor. There also I have written some message. Now, anyone can ask a question with you. If you will create object of class Z, then what result it will print? In your view, what the knowledge you have, if you will create object of Z, it will print Z constructor. But that is not true. From where it will start journey trying to understand what will be output. From where this output will come. Then see, first it will print your static block. First it will print a static block. So see the picture here, you have a static block means in any program, first your static initializer will execute. After static initializer, your constructor will execute because you are going to create object here. Constructor only will execute. Constructor only will execute if you create object of that class. Here you are going to create object of class W. So this constructor will execute. So this will be the second result. After constructor, then your non-static initializer that will execute. Your non-static initializer will execute and then you are creating object of Z. So class Z constructor will execute. So try to understand what will be sequence in your program, how entire concept will execute. You are creating object of Z here, but this object of Z class constructor will execute in last. However, prior to that, what will execute? Your journey always will start from static class initializer. Then it will check you are creating object of some other class globally, so that all the global variable, all the global part will execute. After that, your non-static initializer will execute and then your constructor will execute. So this will be sequence in any class. So in this way, hope you are able to understand how your static initializer, how to use non-static initializer, how to write constructor, or in any program if will execute, then what will be the sequence of execution, how it will execute. And one more basic difference, try to understand. Your static initializer, since system will allocate memory for your static initializer always. So static initializer memory Allocation happen only first time. If you are going to execute your program 10 times, so static initializer will initialize memory only one time and same memory it will use every time. So you should understand what is difference with static initializer and non-static initializer. In non-static initializer, memory allocation you have to do with the help of object. However, in case of static initializer, system will allocate memory, and that memory allocation will happen with only one copy. It will allocate only one copy of all the static variable. So hope you are able to understand the difference between static initializer and non-static initializer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.